Do you know what you're doing in the middle of a game? No? Yeah? It's hard, right? These are not really hard and fast roles in the game, but more like where your mindset should be while you're playing the game. If you're having a hard time about what to do, where to go, who to pick, what to think of, you should be thinking about this a little more instead of just along the lines of Vanguard, Duelist, Strategist. In Rivals, you have Vanguards. I like to think of Vanguards in two major roles: main tank and off tank. The main tank, you're the wall. Nothing gets past you, and you move when you're damn well ready to. Main tank mentality is to make sure that all eyes are on you, like you just got a brand new dress for the ball. Ain't you pretty? And you need the tools to match: shields, overshield, high health, regen, that kind of stuff. You dictate the flow of movement more than others in the game than they think they do, and the decision when to advance or retreat typically is at your discretion. Everyone's looking towards you to help make sure they can win. The off tank can handle some of the spotlight from the main tank in a pinch, but normally your mentality should be how you can make the main tank's job easier. Is it disrupting the enemy backline? Is it peeling your backline? Do you need to stay up front because the tank needs more help in shielding damage? Or do you need to create space when it's time to move the objective? Off tanks are more flexible than main tanks and should also think of it as such. For duelists, I'm going to use an old MMO term for this because I think a lot of those terms actually cross over into hero shooters well. I like to think of duelists in terms of need or greed. Now, this is not disparaging, so please roll with me. A needy duelist is not just constantly pinging for heals or, boasting about how good they're doing. It is, what does the team need at this point in time? Just like an off tank, you are at your best so you can be flexible to help the team win. Do you need something to get past the choke point? Do you have to get on the poke character to keep the brawl comp at bay? Do you have to pick up hit scan to clear enemy flyers? Needy duelists need to be the most flexible, like I mentioned, of all these mentalities, and that's your key to success. If you don't know what you're doing, just try to make sure you can stop your enemy from doing what they want to do. Greedy duelists typically have a shallower pool of characters to pick from, but they understand the need to be ignored and to be effective. You should have really good map awareness for this. You should know where your heal pots are. You should have to not worry about the strategist healing you. You come back to the strategist when it's time for you to come back, and they don't have to search you out. And this facilitates into making the enemy fear you with constant oppressive play. Overall, whether you're needy or greedy, you need your team to succeed. A greedy duelist needs to know they can be greedy when they have a team that can back that up. A needy duelist needs to know when they're doing too much and do something else to keep the team moving. And for strategists, all strategists can DPS, so do that when the opportunity does arise, safely. But here's how I decide how I'm playing strategists, or how to team up with strategists. You have healers and medics. Healers focus more on sustained healing and utility through fights and defense. Burst damage is kind of hard for you to get through, and you're going to be a little squishier than your medics, but the damage is also not as upfront. All sounds kind of negative, but here's the positive part. You provide so much healing, so much utility, that you can pretty much handle quite a bit that comes at you, unless they're really focusing in on you. Whereas the medic, like a medic in furs, slap a band-aid on it and get back out there. I don't have time to keep babysitting you. Your abilities focus less on sustained healing and more on burst healing and longer cooldowns. Your kit also has more to it than just utility. You have more combat flexibility. You have more crowd control or whatnot. And this makes you ideal for smaller skirmishes, or for maybe kind of getting in there, getting out, finishing that little bit before you have to switch out. Though that said, they do tend to struggle a little longer as the fight goes on. That's where a healer would probably overturn a medic. So yeah, just think about these. It might help you out in the future games. It might even make you a better player for it.